Good morning, Pastor Tyrone P. Jones, Church for the City, Yuma, Arizona. LA Times editor, Paul Thornton directed an op-ed at Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito, the Associate Justice who composed the opinion in the Dobbs versus Jackson case that overturned Roe v. Wade, and who has also expressed worry about American culture losing sight of God. Recently, Alito remarked he sees a growing hostility to religion in Western culture and recounted being shocked upon witnessing a young boy express to his mother he had no idea who Jesus Christ was. Alito went on to say that memory has stuck in his mind as a harbinger of what may lie ahead for our culture. And the problem that looms is not just indifference to religion, it's not just ignorance about religion. There's also a growing hostility to religion. The LA Times editor taunted Supreme Court Justice Alito in a piece telling the jurists not to worry about an increasingly secularized America because future generations that know Jesus will promote America's well-being better than Christian ones. You see, Mr. Thornton is raising his children non-religiously, claims that parents not having the answers supplied by their faith traditions to complicated questions such as who is that man on the cross or what happens when we die. He says that's liberating. Places like Japan and Scandinavia take better care of their elderly and have lower murder and poverty rates than the United States, he said. The implication being a less Christian nation is a more moral one. Mr. Thornton claimed that beliefs found in Christianity aren't unique to it and can be found elsewhere, writing this. In other words, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the golden rule, which can be found in nearly every religious and ethical tradition. He then concluded his piece with a dig at Justice Alito, writing, "So, Justice Alito, you don't have to worry about children growing up without the religion assigned by their parents. But I wish I could say that my children don't have to worry about you and the Supreme Court diminishing our religious liberty, which includes their right to be free from your religion." Here's the problem that Mr. Thornton and his children may have, is that their freedom from our religion means freedom for what is truly liberating, which means one is truly in bondage. That is the problem with secular religion. There's no hope for freedom because of the rejection of truth. Mr. Thornton reminds me of the Jewish leaders that squabbled with Jesus. You might remember this in John chapter 8, verses 32 through 36. Jesus said to the Jews who had believed in him, "If you continue in my word, you really are my disciples. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Their response was, "We are descendants of Abraham, and we have never been enslaved to anyone. How can you say you will become free?" Jesus goes on to say, "If the Son sets you free, you will really be free." Understand this. The golden rule is great, and we should all live by it. Do unto others as others do unto you. But that is not as you desire others to do unto you. But that is not the gospel. Christianity isn't about simply moral living. It is about liberation from our own foolish thoughts, actions, and rebellion against the creator of us all. He's not a Supreme Court judge that you can publicly rail and get national attention. He's a savior who publicly died for us. What Justice Alito did will save the lives of millions of babies. What Jesus did will save the soul of countless who believe in him. God bless you.